Yo, what's up, peeps? This video is gonna be kind of a little different because a lot of people have been asking me like, what's my workout routine and what I used to do, and do I still do the same thing? Well, let's take it back all the way to the beginning. So I just want to start off by saying, started working out maybe when I was like 14, 13, 14. But I wasn't consistent. I was off and on. I would always go for a couple of days, couple weeks, and then I would stop for like a month, months in, because back when I was younger, I used to hang out with people a lot. I used to be like, oh, it's fun. Let's hang out all the time. So I wasn't really focused. You know what I mean? And then COVID was when I got really serious. COVID was when I got really serious. But before all that, I was like, well, if I want to, I guess play football or play some of these sports like basketball and stuff like that. And I got to gain some size. So I started working out. And this was like when I got into 10th grade, I think I started working out more consistent a little bit. And then when COVID hit, there was nothing to do. Like COVID, everything was shut down. And I was like, well, let me work out at home. So I started working out at home. And I did push ups, pull ups. We got a pull up bar downstairs. And I was like, this isn't enough. So me and my dad, and shout out to my dad. My dad's the one that got me into working out. Shout out to him. We went to this gym, and we used to. It was like one of the only gyms open during COVID, which I was so happy. So we started working out there, and ever since then, I've been so consistent. But that's just the entry. That's the summary. But let's get into what I. The main thing I'm gonna talk about in this video is that I had to write certain goals and certain routines down on paper because I told myself this is what I'm gonna do, and literally I followed through with that plan, and I just noticed the results and all of that. Everybody's plan is different. The thing is with me, you can try something, but it may not work out for you, and sometimes people will try to tell you to try this, try that. I would say try different things, but whichever one works out for you, use that one because that's the best one. But yeah, y'all. So I have this journal right here that I used to write like my goals, my dreams, my thoughts, jotting down different things like that. But I'll show y'all the one I have on my phone. So I'll probably put it on the screen or put it on the right side, whichever side. So we'll see. Okay, so y'all can kind of see it, but I'm gonna read some of them off. So basically, this should be better. But yeah, this is one of them. This is one of the notes I wrote. So the workouts for every day. This was in. I updated it 20 and started in 2021 because COVID was around that time. But I used to do a lot of ab workouts. So I'll do mountain climbers, plank to push-ups, planks. I would do a lot of basketball workouts because I was very into basketball back then. So I used to do that. Let's see. I did my dad's workout. So whenever he went to the gym, I would go with him. Because, well, one, at the time, I didn't have a car. So, of course, I would go with him. And then, two, like, the thing is with me, because now I have, I have memberships to go to different gyms. So, the thing is with me is if you have a membership or if you have access to like a gym, like, it can be your neighborhood gym. Go to it. Because the thing is with me is, working out at home, it's okay. But the thing is, with working out at home, it's like you're so limited. Unless you get like a indoor gym, unless you have your own gym at your house, that's different. But one of the things I will say is like the only thing I don't like about like public gyms is that it gets busy sometimes, and I get annoyed because I'm just like I'm trying to hit the rack, squat rack, or use it for a bench press, and I can't even do it because somebody on there. Like for example, like New Year's. Oh my gosh.
Then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
But yeah, y'all. So then that was my regiment. Then during that time, guys, because we're still talking about this workout regimen that I was doing during that time during COVID. I wasn't into sports then, but I did wake up early, like really, really early. I woke up probably like 5 a.m. every day, 5:30, and this was during COVID. And that's when it started, bro. Like people ask me why I wake up so early. That's when it started, 5:30, and it was like that all the way till once you start waking up at 4 a.m. I was like, I don't know if I can do that. I'm already waking up at 5. So he said, try and wake up at 4 a.m. And during the 4 a.m. time, I would be working out once a day, sometimes twice, because I wake up early. But I was in school at the time too, and then I would work out maybe 4 times a week, and the other 3 days I would probably do cardio, things like that. And honestly, I think my best regiment that I have for myself, not for everybody, but for myself, is the one I have now. But we'll get to that in a second. So, I mentioned that I did track. I think I did. But if I didn't, I'm telling you now. So, I did track in sixth grade, and I stopped for a while because I was going through different sports, trying different things. Then I got back senior year. So, like 6 years apart. And let me tell you, man, I learned a lot. Just taking all that time off and trying to get back into it. It was very, very rough. But just saw this. This is my senior year of high school. So look, so this is my I said workout routine forever, but I'm gonna switch some things up because not I've followed this since like maybe 7 months ago. All right, so Monday mile, light jog, burpees, elbow to knees, mountain climbers, and high knees. I think these are all workouts I did at home. Tuesday, half a mile, fast jog, Russian twist, push up to plank, flutter kicks. All right. Wednesday, three or yeah, 3/4 of a mile and side plank, all that extra stuff. Okay. And then Friday, 200 meters. Reason why I did all this, guys, is because I was trying to build my explosiveness to get faster. And since my body wasn't used to like going crazy like that, tell y'all a story real quick. This is actually kind of funny. So there was ranks like on our track team, like who's fast, who's not. Of course, you got that. And I think I raced against the sixth fastest person and like the top people on the team. That was when I got back into it. I tell you right now, if I took it seriously from sixth grade all the way up to where I am to now, I'm not even joking. Probably the fastest person ever. Like I'm not even joking. But besides all that, let me get back to it. So anyway, um, yeah. So the person that I raced, he was like super fast. So next thing you know, I was the first day in practice, man. I was running in Air Forces. hold on. I wasn't ready for practice, man. And then somebody was like, "You wearing Air Forces to run at track?" I didn't have the money for the shoes, man. I was just like, "Well, that should be fine." You know what I mean? And not many people know that I didn't have the money. I was just playing it off like, "Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine." I didn't get smoke, but like I got hurt pretty bad. And the thing is, I had pants on too. But I think during that time, I learned a valuable lesson that great things take time. Like I can't just rush back into something and expect to be great at it. That happened, and next thing you know, so the first meet that we had, I got eighth place in the 200 meter. The last two meets, I got first place and second place, and I was like, I learned a lot during doing track. Thank myself for doing it because I didn't think I could, but I thank myself for doing it. Fourth meet or like the fifth meet was when I turned it up because let me tell you something. So the first 2 months of practice, what's crazy is like when your body's not used to something or it's not working out again, it's like your body's like on training wheels. For instance, you haven't done something in a while and you try to do it, and it's like what is this? Your body's like, what is happening? So that's what was happening to me. So literally, I was running, and I remember one day, I don't know how this happened, but I guess my body was like, you haven't unlocked your fullest potential. Wait, hold on. Say that one more time. You haven't unlocked your fullest potential. My body was speaking to me and saying that there's no limits to what you can do. So I was like, let me try and push myself a little bit more. So I ended up. I was like in eighth place. This was just practice, and people were like, "It's just practice. It don't matter." To me, it mattered. To me, it mattered. Maybe not to you. Maybe not to the other people. Because the thing is, with me, I'm an underdog. I know some people that are underdogs, and I have high respect for underdogs because they don't get that recognition. People pass them by. People are like, "Oh, you're not gonna get anywhere," but I will. I was like, "Just wait." And I'm betting on myself. So anyway, we practice. We do this 200 meter. Next thing you know that curve. Once you get around the curve and it's just straightaway. At that straightaway, my body was like, you unlocked an achievement. You unlocked an achievement. So my body just, and I was like, gone. And people on the team were just looking at me, and they were just like, where did that speed come from? And reminding you, I didn't have spikes at the time. So that was in only running shoes. So I was like, I gotta get myself some spikes. So we went to Dick's Sporting Goods. All right, new merch has dropped, and we got some another shipment dropping next week. But right now we have the shirts out, and they're available on Instagram, TikTok, and also Shopify. But Shopify is where you can buy it. You can look on Instagram and TikTok because we'll be posting on there crazy. But look at this. Yeah, y'all. And then we got different colors too. Just make sure y'all support and check it out because the motto is there is no limits to your potential. And that's where I got it from. Alright, let's get back to the video. Anyway, so I think I was saying, yeah, so I literally flipped that switch and I was like, in my head, I'm like, yes, yes, finally. And in my head, I felt, man, I felt like Kobe, bro. Kobe, when he was doing this, yeah, when he celebrated. By the way, Kobe's my favorite player of all time. That's second greatest player of all time, Kobe. Yeah, and then Michael Jordan's first, for sure, for sure. All right. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I was like this, and I was in my head. I'm like, because the thing is with me is like, it's crazy how people will assume things about you, and this could be for anything. Man. People will assume things like, oh, you're slow, or you're not that fast, or you're not gonna make it, and oh, you're still doing this, still doing that. But in my head, I was just like, did I actually go fast? Like, it was weird to me because you don't know how far you can get until you get there. Wait a minute. That kind of had a ring to it. You don't know how far you'll get until you get there. Meaning, unless you don't try, you'll never know. So I was like, well, I'm gonna train a little bit more. But my regiment was messed up. I'll tell you why. My regiment was pretty bad because so I quit my job and I was like, I want to focus on track. And again, can't have regrets, guys. I had a regret. I don't have any more because I'm just like, well, it happened. When something happens, you think you made the best decision, so be it. You made the best decision. So just keep moving forward. So I quit and I was like, I think track will get me somewhere. But I didn't focus on track like I should have. That's the main thing. But I think track taught me a lot of things. Same with working out. But during this time when I was doing track, guys, I worked out probably like 3 times a day, plus school. And I quit my job, so I wasn't working as much. Like I would do some side jobs, stuff like that, but wasn't working like that. Like that. Usually, like before, I used to work like almost every day. But I remember quitting my job, and I was like, I want to do this, but I have to put my whole heart into it. But I didn't do that. I didn't do that. But anyways, besides all that, I used to work out before school, and then I used to work out for track workout before school, and then I used to have school. Then I used to work out after school because of track, and occasionally I'll go with my dad to work out. So how many workouts a day is that? 3, 4 times a day. My body, it didn't break down, but I think if people knew that I was doing 4 workouts a day, they'd be like, I'm crazy. Because I was crazy, man. It was oh, kind of rough time, kind of rough time. But I told myself, well, you're gonna get ahead of life. You're gonna just keep doing it. And I'm here to tell you guys this now. Don't do that. Do not work out 3 times a day. Do not work out 4 times a day. Even twice is pushing it. Um, do not do that because it takes a lot on your body, big toll on your body. Because think about it, guys. I work out before school, so this was when I wake up at like 4. I started a little bit 4:30, and I would wake up, go to the neighborhood gym. Sometimes my buddy would come with me, but I'll go to the neighborhood gym, work out. Then I'll be like, all right, I gotta go back home because I gotta shower, get ready for school, and stuff like that. Then I would have my track workout at the school, like before school actually starts. Then I'll do that. Then after school, like actually in the school, learning and stuff like that. That's 8 hours, man. 8 hours. I used to get bored of that. I used to be like, dang. And that's think about it. This is energy like being drained from you. All this energy being drained from you. So I'm already weak, bro. Like, but what was keeping me going was the food that I had and water. Um, but the thing is with me, I was just like, let me just push myself through it. So then I would work out for track because track had workouts every day. And I'd be like, okay, we're good, we're good. And then I'd work out my dad. And I remember one time I took an ice bath, and that ice bath saved my life. Oh my gosh, it was so good. But yeah, I wouldn't advise doing that. And that's what led me to my new regiment. So yeah, the new regiment I have is that I wake up, depending on the day, anywhere between 3, 5 a.m. I'm not saying to do this. This is what I do. I wake up between that time. First thing I do is wake up, reflect, stretch, journal, do different things that can, I guess, expand my mind and my brain waves. Because the thing is with me, you start waking up and you're already on the phone. Man, I used to do the same thing. I used to wake up and be like, my phone, and I'd be like, and already like an hour passed. So now I just leave my phone to charge, let my phone breathe for once, and I'm just like, let me start my day. Let me do what I need to do. And I started doing that, and I wake up, probably go on a run, because I want to get outside because the air is good for me, and then come back, work. After work, probably if I don't have that much homework, then I'll do my homework. Well, I mean, it fluctuates. So if I have a lot of homework, then I do my homework. But if I don't, I'll just go hit my second workout and go on a run. The days that I don't have work, which is not anymore, but the days when I don't have work, when I used to not have work, let me say that, work out twice a day. So we get into the actual workout split because this is the main thing everybody wants, the workout split. So what I do is it used to be, you know how some people have like chest, back, arms, shoulders, legs, abs, and they would have different splits for different days. Now I do 4 day split. Those 4 days I focus on 2 full upper body days and 2 full lower body days. So let me pull it up right here because I think I have it on my phone right now. One day I usually do full upper body, and it's a 4 day split. So I still have 3 other days to do cardio. So um, the main thing I do, because this is the main thing I do, guys. I started with bodybuilding. I started with functional training, plyometrics, um, stuff like that, maintaining. Now I'm on calisthenics workouts slash plyometrics and sometimes strength training. So that's what I do because I think calisthenics for me, I mean, it may work for other people too, but for me, is it builds an overall symmetrical build. Not only that, it builds more explosiveness, and you're able to still be flexible, still be able to move, stuff like that. And I was like in body, but I was like, I don't want to get too big to where I can't really move like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, we usually do. I'll do a lot of push-ups, pull-ups, and dips and squats. I'll do a video of like my workouts for sure. Um, we'll say next week, week after, who knows. But yeah, so calisthenics workout. Ever since, so I wrote this November 28th, 2023. Now it's July. That's about like 5, 6 months maybe. Yeah, so I'm definitely sticking to this plan. And like what's today? Monday? Well, today I had work, but I did work out after. I did a run. So I try to run mainly Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Like those 3 days I usually run the most. And I do a lot of running. Like Saturdays I go to the track. Monday I run around like my town and stuff like that. And Wednesday same thing. But yeah, y'all, that's about it. If y'all have any questions or if y'all have any suggestions or any critiques, anything like that, I'm open for it. So I'm an open book, man. So make sure y'all comment down below, like, share, subscribe, man, because it's 2024, man. We're going crazy. Like MC Torch says, what did he say? Ah, that's what he says. Make it happen and get it crackalackin. But make sure y'all stay tuned for everything. And there's no limits to your potential. Remember that. I love y'all. Peace.